Developing an Essay Using Process Analysis by M&M&M. Process analysis is the step-by-step tasks involved in writing an essay. The infographic shows the process of writing an essay by providing steps that will result in an organized and well thought out paper. The first step, pre-writing, would involve picking and narrowing down a topic, as well as forming an outline for the paper. The next step, writing, would be to create a rough draft of the paper while maintaining a formal tone and focusing on diction. Next, revising, proofreading, and editing involves peer edits, corrections, reorganization, and clarity. The last step is to make sure the final copy is ready to turn in. Here we have a video on process analysis to help in writing an essay.
Produced. Okay, so here are some tips on how to write an effective process paragraph or essay. First, you should be using the present simple tense and the passive voice generally. Now you want the present simple because you're describing a recurring action, a process that is unchanging. It was the same yesterday as it will be tomorrow. And you're using the present or the passive voice because you want to focus more on the product itself and not so much on the person who is performing the task. For example, maple syrup is made from sap, which is collected from maple trees. Okay, now when you're organizing the steps in your process, you want it to be logical for the reader. So you should be using words that express sequence, like first, second, then, next, or finally.
Writing in the present passive allows for a clear explanation on a topic, and transition words allow for a smooth flow within your writing.
Produced. Okay.
While writing an essay, it is imperative to write in an organized format, which includes providing details and evidence in a structured fashion, such as chronological order, order of importance, or order of familiarity. Other key points to focus on are word choice. Make sure to use specific, sophisticated, and relevant verbs. Use relevant information. Only use details that are informative and useful to the reader to further comprehension. Do not flood an essay with details and quotes. Instead, focus on analysis. Lastly, make revisions. By creating multiple drafts and editing along the way, a paper is much more likely to be sophisticated, error-free, and well-written. In this sample essay about the stages of sleep, the author uses chronological order when presenting the different stages. He also splits up the essay in paragraphs based on what comes first, second, and third. He uses relevant and informative details and follows them up with analysis, which assists the reader in understanding and comprehending the topic. He organizes the essay in a structured format, which once again makes for a sophisticated and well-written paper.
Another important aspect of writing a quality essay or paper is the thesis statement. A thesis statement is the base for the whole essay and should be short and to the point, but informative. In this essay sample, the author creates a short and narrow, but informative thesis statement. He includes the key points to focus on and gives enough background information for the reader to understand the topic of the essay. Now for our class activity. What is a key part of process analysis? Number 1, organization using chronological order. Number 2, revising the essay through multiple drafts. Number 3, using strong diction. Or number 4, all of the above. The answer is number 4, all of the above. And for our second question, why is process analysis important? Number 1, it allows for a well-written, sophisticated essay. Number 2, it is not important. Number 3, it challenges the reader. Or number 4, none of the above. The answer is number 1, it allows for a well-written, sophisticated essay.